During my travel through Jordan, I stayed one night in Dana. Dana is an old, mostly abandoned village high above the valley of Wadi Dana, or just Dana Valley. I really like Dana. Whenever I'm traveling, I'll look for abandoned buildings, abandoned places, squares, or whatever. Like in Georgia, in Detroit, in Bosnia, or in Mexico. Don't ask me why, I just enjoy it. So I really loved Dana as well. To walk through Dana during sunset, it was just cool.
I'm missing the sunlight. Go, Peter.
Go, Grau.
So this guy just told me, here's a nice sunset. I'm running through the old town of the old World Heritage of Dana. Look at all these streets. Isn't that cool? Merhaba. So beautiful here. Ah no, shukran.
Where are you from?
Nimsa. Nimsa, Austria. Yeah. Bye. Today Dana is quite abandoned. Okay, so what we see here is Wadi Dana. It's this valley here. And if we go right to the end of it, we will see the beautiful village of Dana. It's right here. But it's mostly abandoned, and that's happened right in the 1980s already. People started to move on to the rift. One reason was there was this cement factory here. It's like a huge cement factory. So people started to live here and in this village. It's way easier to live here. You're closer to your work and it's flat. So it's way easier to have electricity and water pipes. So Dana got abandoned. Dana was a very important village because if you wanted to come from east to west, from here to here, you had to go down these huge valleys. It wasn't easy because there's this big cliff, these big mountains, and it's not ideal to cross. Basically, it's not possible because it's so steep. But if you look back to Dana Valley and we go right towards Dana, we can see that on the left side, on the right side, there are steep cliffs and you cannot climb them up. You cannot climb up there. But at the Dana side, it's possible to go up there because the slope is not as steep as it is right on the other sides. So this is why Dana is where it is. So I didn't sleep in a hotel, I stayed in a tent, in a Bedouin style tent. Like one of my guides, he actually is from Dana, like he grew up in this old village. He and a few other people decided to bring sustainable ecotourism to Dana. So during my stay in Dana, we stayed in this tent. There was no electricity, so nothing to charge my batteries, but that was okay. So in the eco camp they have this big socializing tent. It's a Bedouin tent where you can meet up with people, have your dinner, have meetings, just relax there and listen to the nature. And you also have these tents where you sleep in, and they're very comfortable actually. If you don't like tents, they even have like extra rooms with like real walls and everything. I don't really need that, whatever. And yeah, you can actually eat your dinner as well in this house with like all these windows around and the beautiful view. Amazing. I really enjoyed it. And I mean, I don't have to tell you about Jordan food, right? It's just great. One kind of important thing I should mention is that the eco camp in Dana is local owned, which means it's like owned by the community of Dana. It's not like foreign investors who want to make their big bucks out of this little village. It's from the farmers, from the Bedouin farmers, who really try their best to improve their way of living, but also the tourism in Dana and in the region, and to get the message out to the people that they have really beautiful landscape and nature, and we should really take care of it. It has just something special when you wake up early in the morning and you hear all these birds. According to Wikipedia, they have like 215 species in this nature reserve in Dana, which is a lot. I don't know about birds, but this sounded great. They look nice. Locals do their very best to bring life back to Dana. And they are succeeding because they know the country. They know their valleys, their gorges, their farmland and everything. So they use this knowledge for being a guide for tourists, for being hosts for tourists, and just for offering everybody who wants to come a unique experience. We just got off the bus. Now we're walking to our residence. On my right there are some goats in the rocks, and here in the back there is the village of Dana, it's called.